realized how much it was. I was like, yo, this a lie. Four-minute quarters good?
That's fine.
All Pro, All Madden. Which one you want, All Pro or All Madden?
It don't matter.
I'm gonna do All Madden, even though All Pro is harder. 20-second. I'm gonna do a 10-second acceleration. Now I'm gonna do like a 13-second acceleration clock. We don't need it that fast. I didn't realize how good water tastes. I said I didn't realize how good water tastes. I'm just not familiar with that nigga run star and shit. Devin Cook, I heard about that nigga, man. I want that all purple, you heard me? I want that all purple. Color rush. With the whites. Let me see the socks again? I was saying, let me see them socks again. That's cool. I just hate on this Madden. It takes so long for them to release the fucking ball. Like like when you press it, it's at least a 2-second delay, and them 2 seconds make a big difference when you getting rushed. That stuff kept happening with me playing against DJ. Every time I see an open player, I press it. Drew Brees got to take his time to cock all the way back just to throw it right there. Sack. Man, this don't make any sense. He over there laughing because he already know what's going on.
How good his pants.
Good job, Thielen. I didn't realize how much of a workhorse Dalvin Cook really is, though. Diddy bopping, biddy bopping. Stop.
Oh wait, the fuck? That's supposed to run.
That was a good one. Yeah, my boy Dalvin looking stupid. Oh my God, the delay always gets me. Oh. I hate this new hit stick stuff. I don't like this new hit stick stuff. Like the old hit stick, that stuff used to be so powerful, it'll make you quit. But now it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. That's Xavier Rose? No. He's 29 and I don't know who 27 is. Some curse. I'm gonna play DJ another day for my rematch. I feel paid on some stuff.
Oh yeah, the checks. All the time,
this first half operation.
You don't know I'm throwing you the ball already. You do know I'm throwing you the ball.
I'm not even doing that.
I'm not playing, I'm studying it.
I know you're studying.
Oh, okay.
Like the game been over.
Didn't start. I really didn't want to play, but I was like, I might as well.
I know, but you say you had to go study. That's the PlayStation not connecting to mine.
Huh?
I said that's the PlayStation not connecting to mine for some reason.
Not connected to what?
It's not connecting to my PlayStation.
To what?
He had wanted to play me on here, and I tried to share play with him, but his PlayStation not connected to mine.
Green light keeps going. Red light stop.
didn't know.
I really might start playing with these dudes. I really might start playing with these.
Studying, I'll play, but I just can't.
You can study. Just quit the game. You can study. That's what you've been doing. Man, what is game going by? Shoot. Everybody on this game is soft. Don't nobody know how to catch the ball and take a hit nowadays. I said everybody on this game soft. Like, don't nobody know how to catch the ball and take a hit. Unless you got flipped. Oh shit, man! I wanted to try to do the I don't even know how to do it for the basic. I'm just straight fundamentals. This is who will be DJ with.
Pretty good shape as they get it out on the stick.
So pacemakers are asleep. Yeah. That's your code. What?
Across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up? This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
After the sack on first down, Ryan, and an alley to run. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and good by Bailey, and that will extend this big lead.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession now.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anderson Dejo. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Cousins to throw it this time. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cousins, he's going to rifle one deep left, and this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Johnson was the intended receiver. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Going for the deep. He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. Now Ryan. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch. saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savings, you be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
I'm about to put you in my ear. Hello? Hello? This gonna be my last game. I gotta come out with a dog so I can go finish studying. What'd you say, DJ?
They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not a particularly good return here, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with a pro by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Right there, 54 Mike. Listen. Cut. You. Let's go. Fly ball. Undercrush. Hey, easy. Cut.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Wilson steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing is Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now Cousins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Rasheem Green. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game pressure because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Wilson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check 50, check 50. Check 3, check 3. Safe.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's get
at their 48-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Cousins Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a 1st down. To throw is Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Johnson, the intended target.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
For a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. On the tackle that time, it's Trey Waynes. On 2nd and 9, Wilson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lynch, and they're going to him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football
Shut
now
your
in
ass
excellent
up.
field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action now. Cousins. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Wilson. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 46. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short.
Oh my God. That was a perfect kick.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside
Shut up.
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Johnson was the intended receiver. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. They run again on 1st down, Lynch. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson, quick slant, caught by Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wilson, and an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Wilson now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go play action with Wilson. On the move to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Everson Griffin. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Rolling to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down, it's Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ziggy Ansah picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. and good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Lynch busting free, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. They'll run with Lynch. So he got free at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Check, check. Lucky.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Wilson. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first. Down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 45 on 2nd down, Cousins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marshawn Lynch, 51 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt.
And this is intercepted.